student on my channel RN Singh. So now we started the second part of this linear equation in two variable exercise 3.2. So let's check out the first question. First question is, so look at this is our question. 10 students of class 10 took part in the mathematics quiz. If the number of girls in a 4 more than the number of boys, find the number of boys and the girls who took part in the quiz. So if we just put it according to the question, first of all we consider number of boys and number of girls. So if you look at this clearly, right here, number of boys is equal to X and the number of girls is equal to Y. So 10th student of class 10 took part in the mathematics. If the number of girls, what number of girls, this is Y, is equal to 4 more than the number of boys. 4 more than the number of boys means number of boys is X plus 4. And second, find the number of boys and girls. So second condition is hidden here. So we must find out how we find it. The 10 student of class 10, number of boys and number of girls will be equal to the 10 students. So second is this, X plus Y is equal to 10. So now you can easily solve it by algebraically or graphically. So the important things to explain the condition. So you can easily now solve it by algebraically. So and practically, what is the number of girls, which is 4 more than, you can easily find out by solving it. After solving it, it comes X is equal to 7 and Y is equal to 3. Look at it, 7 plus 3 is 10 and 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. Let's move on for another question. Look at the second type of the question. Second type of the question are based upon comparing the coefficient of the ratio. So how can we solve the second types of the questions? Let's have a look at first question, where 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0 and 7x plus 6y minus 9 is equal to 0. So on comparing of this kind of question, you can solve orally also. Here you want to, the demand of the question is the following pair of linear equation intersect at a point are parallel or coincident. So you know that conditions of, what is the condition of parallel and coincident? If these coefficients are not equal, a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, it means it is a unique solution. And a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. So it means it have many solutions. And the last one, if a1 upon a2 is not equal to a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 c2. So this is the parallel. So in the first condition, what do you see? In the first condition, this is the condition which is met. 5 upon 7 is not equal to 4 upon 6. Okay. So what can I say? We can say this is intersect at a point. Intersect at a point. So there are another question which is similar to this one. Now we move on third question. Okay. What is third question? On comparing the ratio of a1 upon a2 and b1 upon b2 and c1 upon c2, whether the following pair linear of equation is consistent or inconsistent. So what is the condition of consistent and inconsistent? If you find the value um, by solving it, the linear equation, then it is a consistent, and if the solution is not come, if the line is parallel, so it is an inconsistent. So basically we say that those equation which gives the solution is consistent, and those equation which not give the solution like a parallel line is a inconsistent. Let's have a look. Here three pair of linear equation which gives the, then we are going to find out and show that which one is a consistent and which one is inconsistent. Look at this. This 3x plus 2y is equal to 5 and 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. So first of all we compare the coefficient of x and y. So a1 upon a2 and b1 upon b2, 3 by 2 and 2 by minus 3. So by looking this is also not match. So this is the first condition, unique solution. So it give us one solution, so it is called consistent. Move on for the next question. 2x minus 3y. So once again we compare the coefficient a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2 and c1 upon c2. So 2 upon 4, minus 3 upon minus 6 and 8 upon 9. Let's have a look. This ratio 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 2 is equal, 1 upon 2 is 1 upon 2 is equal, but this ratio is not equal to another. So what can say that this is the solution, no solution condition, no solution. So this is called inconsistent. Inconsistent. Okay, let's have a look at last. In this case we directly compare the coefficient 5 upon 10 and minus 3 upon 6, and we bring it here, so minus 11 upon plus 22. Compare it, 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2 and minus 1 upon 2. So this is the condition of many solution. So it is called consistent. So this is another type of question. The way to asking a question in an exam hall, you can define which one is a consistent and which one is a inconsistent. So let's move on for the next question, which is word problem, and this type of questions come in your exam. This is very important question. Let's have a look. See this question. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width is 30 meter. Find the dimension of the garden. So first of all, write the length and the breadth. Suppose the length of rectangular garden is x and breadth of a rectangular garden is y. So half the perimeter of a rectangular, here two conditions are merged. So first of all, separate it. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meter more than its width. So first of all, you distinguish this. Length is 4 meter more than its width. So let's, what is length? X is equal to y plus 4. Okay, and second, half the perimeter. What is the perimeter of a rectangular garden? The perimeter of a rectangular garden is 2x plus y is equal to what? 36. So half it. This is your first condition and this is your second condition. So look at this. By first condition, x minus y is equal to 4, and for second, x plus y is equal to 36. So add this, y cancel to each other, 2x is equal to 14, so x is equal to 20. So length is the 20 meter. Okay, what is the breadth? We find it from here. Put it in equation first. X is equal to 20 meter, then y plus 4. So y is equal to 20 minus 4, then y is equal to 16 meter. Okay, so we write it here. X length is equal to 20 meter and y breadth is equal to 16 meter. So you can also solve it by graphically with the help of graph paper. So this is the way to solve such types of a question. So in the next video we discuss exercise 3.3. If you like, then like it and subscribe my channel, also share, and if you have any query about these questions, then comment below. Thank you for watching.